So I'm just on the Mal page for Isekai Yakkyoku, or Parallel World Pharmacy. It's an isekai anime. I think it was about a year or two old now, 2022, so 2 years old. And something interesting about this anime is some of the names that they use. Obviously it's intentional, but they use names from the real world. For example, Elizabeth II is one letter, two if you count the E with the accent, of Elizabeth II, as in the Queen of the Commonwealth until recently, and would have still been the Queen when this was written. Obviously, they've got the name Medicis, which is similar to medicine. There's also a company in the anime called the Nederland East India Company, the Dutch East India Company, which is a real company, although I don't think it was around in Queen Elizabeth's time. It is quite an old company, but it's interesting they have incorporated real things when trying to make this European-style world. Obviously, they've sort of pick and mixed as they went along, but they've definitely been inspired by real world when trying to make this European-style civilization in the anime. Another thing is, unlike most of the pages on Mal, where they use pictures from the actual anime, if we click on, for example, any of these, you can sort of see the small preview images. They do have actual images, which is their version of the character from the anime, like this. But for whatever reason, they seem to use these versions, which I'm not sure whether they're from either manga cover or the light novel version. But it's interesting that they've also decided to use these actual illustrated versions, as opposed to the anime like posters of them. All these characters, they've got the anime version available. Maybe this one doesn't, but as you can see, a lot of these have the anime version available, but they do use the version from the cover or wherever this comes from, as opposed to the anime version. Interesting that they've defaulted to using those versions. So something I've also noticed, got this Isekai Yakkyoku Parallel Pharmacy on Mal, and it does have some streaming platforms here. There's actually a few here. It didn't used to be this many, but they've sort of added them as time has gone on. But one of them, if we click on it, Annie Plus, just wait for it to load. It's a Korean website, we'll just click OK. You'll see it says denied. Obviously we can't access it, but it does also in the URL have denied spelled with an I instead of an E for the first E, so it's also misspelt. Obviously if it's a Korean company, they're probably not all fluent in English, but it's interesting that instead of just translating it using Google, or maybe using a Romanized version of denied in Korean, they've decided to use this and just try to spell it out. And I've clicked back, and instead of following me to wherever it was, now I've got whatever this is. Yes, this is streaming, but maybe other stuff I can access or something, I'm not exactly sure. Let's have a look. Got a schedule. Can't obviously read any of the Korean characters. Can I click on this? No, it makes me... It's even me making an account now, so maybe it is somehow possible to access some of the stuff. Not exactly sure. But that's it for this video. If you like the video, comment down below your thoughts, ideas, features, and subscribe so you don't miss any videos like this in the future.